Assalamu alaikum ji, welcome back to Evolve at 5, and we are discussing how facial profiling can be used in improving our relationship and also the communication and interaction with each other. Today we'll be discussing how the shape of the eyes can be interrelated with the level of communication and interaction. So coming down to the shape of the eyes, we have round eyes and we have almond shaped eyes. The round eye people are alert, happy, caring, and attractive people. So, by knowing that a person in front of you, or when you reflect back upon your own self, that you have round eyes, so you know that you are predominantly happy, you have an attractive personality, and you are caring for your people around you. So, that is also in countenance. We do take in perspective the facial outline, the shape of the face, and other features also. But if we specifically talk about the shape of the eyes and it comes to relationship and communication, you'll be knowing that a person with round eyes is going to be more of a happier person. He's going to be much more caring as compared to a person with almond eyes or other eye shapes, and he'll be or she'll be much more attractive. So that's about self-awareness also, but it's more about interacting with each other. The second option, the second thing or the second classification is almond shaped eyes. The eyes are a bit more wider. So these people are much more sensual. They'll be much more sensual, and they will be much more self-disciplined. So these things have been studied and explored for previously 3 to 4 thousand years, and that data has been translated now into a structured form. This is what I have learned through book reading, attending seminars, and through experience. So a person with almond eyes will be much more disciplined. So if you have a situation where you need to assess primarily on the facial elements or about the degree of interaction relationship that you want to be in with a person, be he your family member or be he your colleague at work, and you can very well assess from the facial attribute. You can assign tasks, you can delegate things to him or her, and you can just cross check that from the facial attribute. This can be done either ways. You have a challenge or a problem in front, and you correlate that thing, those attributes that we have discussed earlier, with what he or she is doing. Conversely, if you have just a new hiring at your workspace, you can see the shape of the eye and you can start working with him or her in that perspective, which you think are the advantages he or she possesses and what are the drawbacks or challenges he or she has. And to start with, it's always better that you play him or her on their strengths rather than trying to improve their challenges, because that creates a void in the relationship, that creates a gap in especially relationship and communication at workspace and even at home. That it will be difficult, it's very hard to overcome certain elements like trust, communicating freely with each other. If you start up with a negative or a hard thing or a hard experience or a negative experience, then a lot of time is gone wasted to build those trust issues, to clarify things, and to bring that person to the rules and regulations that you want him or her to follow. So it's always better. That's the power, that's the application of facial profiling, and specifically we're talking about the shape of the eyes and how this can be interpreted into our communication, into our relationship at workspace and even at home. So that's for today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Stay safe. Join us. Allah Hafiz.